So, hello, that is me. That is my waving. Hi guys, thanks for joining. Oh crap, the game has no sound. I have been crafting all morning and I muted the sound while watching Married with Children. Any of you remember that very old show? It's one of my all-time favorites. And about the dogs, they played a lot around the room today, and his owner suddenly came back to pick him up. She was supposed to leave it with me for the whole weekend, but her trip got cancelled and she came to pick him up. I gotta tell you guys, crafting level 50 gear for leveling on Makeb is a pain. So slow and so annoying, and everything is so expensive. And on top of that, I have to think about some gear for Trick at some point, somehow. Good old Al Bundy, exactly. And if you missed it by any chance, this is the dog we are talking about. Power Rangers. I think I've seen... Why the hell did I log off? I think I've seen one of the many different types of series about the Power Rangers 25 years ago. I remember liking it. Oh, I do... No, I don't need that. I have a Steam, that's enough to carry me through level 48. I still only have 4 available. The 5th one should appear soon.
Piece of cake.
Right away.
Hope it's a challenge.
And let's see, I believe I was somewhere in the beginning of Corellia. I want to do an ops run with my Guardian. I picked up a little bit more gear than last week, and I want to see if I can improve on something. It will be a Pug Story mode again, that's obvious. What do you mean get? I'm crafting the 53 gear. If you mean get with commendations, I prefer to craft it myself instead of spending daily commendations or whatever they are called. What are you? I'm gonna listen to the story for a change, so I hope you guys don't mind. You know, I usually skip it all, but especially when I land on Makeb, if I land on Makeb, I hope this stream would be at least a few hours long. We'll see. And I'm planning to get to Makeb no earlier than 49, probably. It's not a double expo weekend, and I want to be careful. Oh, and just in case you're wondering if anybody noticed, the stream is running on a different preset and different settings today, so the quality will probably be a little bit worse, but I'm really hoping the lag would be down to minimum.
You speak to the Emperor's wrath.
Wrath, this is Darth Maul of the Dark Council. Once you've defeated your traitorous master before us. Now you serve a silent Emperor and his cryptic hand. If you are content to stand unchallenged, then so be it. But I would test your strength for the Empire's survival.
There is no breed, it's a mix. We call it a street type of breed.
Tell me what you seek, Lord Mar.
He was adopted when he was 2 months old,
The war is changing.
found in an abandoned electrical facility house.
The planet Makeb on the edge of hot space is the key to victory or destruction. Come and see.
Hey Siritani, good morning man, thanks for joining.
Very well. We shall rendezvous at Makeb. End communication.
I can already go to Makeb and that's disturbing. I don't want to Maybe I should finish the class quest. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. It will carry me at least to 48, and then I'll see what I wanna do. Starting Macab at 48 with the current gear could be a little bit challenging. And I'm sick and tired of playing Macab 1 and 2 levels lower than the mobs around me. That's what I've been doing with my last 3 or 4 ults. I wanna try today and do it on level. Really? Level 53, you've joined the fortress and the palace. I'm presuming that would be story mode. I've never attempted that. I actually didn't know it's possible. It's a very good advice. What was that? Oh yeah, Corellia. Well, what kind of overleveled are you talking about, Usmus? Because there is a normal, reasonable overleveled 1-2 levels, and there is the ridiculous overleveled moment when I was playing my Sentinel for the first time. I was 4 to 5 levels ahead of everything I was fighting. Mostly because of all the exploration, the extra quests I did, and the war zones I was doing constantly on. It wasn't called Vulk back then. Oh, I wasn't actually thinking about the quests. What about the reward? Can you loot something? The commendations shouldn't be a problem. Usually 4 or 5. You are crazy. That's too much, man. I don't remember now. Was it 5 or 6 levels when they become green? What is it? Gray, and you don't get experience anymore. 35 with Alderon. You're 7 levels ahead. I suppose you just fly through the normal quest, the class quest, and then you leave Alderon immediately. You aren't definitely getting any XP from the quest, I'm sure. For 7 levels, I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, the thing is done.
Greedy scum, all of them. Too stupid to see the benefits of Imperial oversight.
Grovel some more. I'm enjoying this.
I think I've said it a few times before. I love landing on Alderaan. I joined the first few quests and then I very quickly get bored. I really have no explanation for this weird event. It's always like that, regardless of what class I play, how quickly I play, it's always the same. Hey Madmar! Oh man, do I have an awesome surprise for you this weekend, if of course I manage to find a few hours free time to do it. No. It is mostly targeted at you. And it's obvious there is something with Twitter. And I'm gonna do my best But you have to wait, hopefully, until tomorrow. No, man. No, we haven't. That summer is worse than ever. We managed to get groups for 2 evenings, and those groups were full of ults, 2 operatives healing, which turned out to be not ideal for us. We killed Bestia again, but we wiped a lot on the second boss. If and as soon as we make anything new, progress related, there will be a video on my channel, that's for sure. Yeah, unfortunately I don't remember the last summer being so horrible. Of course it has something to do with the release of 2.8 and the massive bug that put off so many players and whole guilds out of the game. It wasn't nasty enough to put me off, but I'm suffering like everybody else now. Oh, this time I won't make any stupid moves and mistakes. I'm gonna wait for the server to go up, then download, and then start copying ults and stuff. I don't want to have to reinstall the whole game again. Yeah, that's a surprise, right? The Old Republic is a buggy game. I think that's impossible. No MMO has ever had any bugs. Whoa, 5000 XP. That was a little unexpected. iPad mini. How mini is it? What's the screen size on the mini? I'm just curious. I've never owned an iPad and I probably never will. And it's not just because it's expensive. I just don't have real use for this. Oh, you're going to use it for the chat? That's actually a clever idea. But in my case, I'm happy I have 2 screens. Eight-inch, and that's a mini pad. Wow. Okay. $27. Is that from killing the boss himself or ads included? Well, I'm wasting my time actually. Let's go do the quest itself. Or okay, finish off this one and then start the class quest. Where is it now? Disable signal towers. I believe those were the towers I needed. How do you do that, guys? Are you using guild or some bug is actually allowing you to join with lower level? Hey Riz, good morning. See, I left you to sleep until late today before I start my stream. Yeah, it's been a long time since we did anything different but nightmare runs and old achievement runs with the guild. I missed some casual hard modes on my olds. Whoops. I almost aggroed that other group. Where are the damn towers I was looking for? I've lost them. Oh, those two over there. Let's see now. Can I get at least 15 meters without aggroing things? No. Hey, come on now. How many more do I have to aggro before I die? Well, it's about time. How many groups did I aggro? 3? 6 levels behind. Damn, you're so close. And I actually haven't played that guy since probably the same time last week. I haven't leveled the Marauder off stream ever. One turret down. I shouldn't have done that quest. Should have just jumped for the class quest immediately. And what's next?
吧，有没有枸杞酱？
There was a very strange thought that passed my mind a few days ago. It was about me attempting the Galactic Starfighter. Weird, right? Who knows, it may actually turn out to be fun. Ooh, let's take a look. Good day, Chris. What's that weird looking blue border? Is it a protection of some sort? Something rubberish? Yeah, I can see myself. You should have told me to wave for the picture. Where is it? Oh, that's the one.
The CEC signal towers are down. The droids aren't getting coordinated orders.
Very good. With their security confused, we can take the hull cracker right to CEC's doorstep. Everything is in place, Darth Jarnus.
Finally. Once CEC falls, the rocket trams can spread our forces across Corellia. Then this planet will be ours. We must move quickly. Zerka's hullcracker is already in the field. Are you ready to shut
Destructive.
down CEC's
Of course, I think he
threat?
should be destructive. You should worry if he
ensure its
isn't.
downfall the second they defy the Empire. I'll see them punished.
Commander, have your explosives team prime the hull cracker. Once you're in, sack the border directors and disable the ion cannons. When the rocket trams are back online, we'll ramp up our invasion.
Ooh, a nice reward. Planetary recommendation. No, I'm not close. I'm on 80. Don't lie. I'll be right back. Just gotta try and turn the sun shaders. Rise of the Sims, I like that title. I think it's more than what we expected, but not in the way I was expecting it. Those hooks for decoration are just insanely stupid idea. I don't know what kind of designer you should be to come up with the idea of placing hooks around the house. It's good with having limits, like for example you're allowed to place 100 decorations in your home, or 200 or 1500, who cares. I'm fine with the limit, but limiting me where I can put them, that's just ridiculous. It's the wrongest possible idea they could come up with. I do love the rain effect in Dromund's apartment though. I think I'm gonna spend a lot of them there just because of that animation on the windows. And I keep dreaming that we'll see this effect live in the game someday. You have a nice weekend, Seritani. Thanks for stopping by, man. Actually, if some of you guys have seen my videos on YouTube, you probably know what I think, and I'm curious to see what you lot think about the expansion, especially about the Flashpoint. What do you think about the new Flashpoint? How about the challenge in the new Flashpoint? I was way overgeared, so I couldn't really feel any challenge. But what if we try to compare them to the other tactical Flashpoint? Clean looking. Ah, that's a very nice and suitable description. Hey Zaz. Level 60. Well, I suppose it's good that we didn't get level 60, because during the summer it's obvious they're just sparing resources while nobody is playing any games. And the rumor is there will be 10 levels for Christmas. That's awesome. Giant crystal. That's nice. Ooh, the story is good. Yep. 17. That's a lot. How many of those are level 55s, Zaz?
Droids will be on our tails soon. Keep them off while we rig this hull back up.
And I believe I've asked you the same question before, I just don't remember. Whoa! I think he beats even you, Costello. Wow, that blew out in my face. What do you mean? You have never done anything beyond reaching level 55? Not even one story mode ops somewhere? Or a daily quest? Last week, when I was checking the quests available for my Guardian, before I did that ops I streamed, I got nostalgic about all those daily areas that I haven't started yet on the Guardian, and I probably never will. There was a very slight, just that big temptation to redo all the normal daily quests. Just to remember the grind and the fun, and maybe get some credits. Because farming dailies is still profitable. A lot. Roleplay. I've never seen a role-playing streamer, ever. I don't know if there are any of those guys streaming the game. I would be curious to see what exactly is the roleplay adventure in the Old Republic. And how it is done. I've heard about those guys marching around the temple on Tatooine just day in, day out, left and right, back and forth.
First you break into my company, then you barge in here without an appointment. My droids will throw you out piece by piece. Then Darth Charnas will realize CEC can't be taken.
No, I haven't.
You and Corellia recognize Imperial
We
law
can't get
the
a
better.
group together
This is
proper
C9X,
for more than
perfect
2
marriage of
evenings per
service
week,
without
and
offense.
even when we do, it's
Inspiring
full of
leader.
faults.
Even controls nearby droids with a custom signal emitter. Combat tests went through the roof. Costs a fortune, but that's the price of freedom.
Shadow.
The dark
Is that
side
the name
breaks
of
one's
the
chains,
Twitch stream?
Nothing else.
Or that's his in-game character?
No wonder Corellia is so eager to welcome the Sith. Come on, C9X, show your stuff.
Ooh, big scary droid. Thank you for the key, big giant droid.
Business is war, gentlemen, and we've almost got the scum beat.
Hey Zaz, if you've done
Master
this
Moss, we
17
have
times,
company.
how many times did you listen to the
That
story,
means C9X.
if you remember?
You destroyed him? Impossible.
I bet you'll come apart much easier than that tank of yours.
You're not laying a finger on me. Droids, attack!
I don't think the guild ships are already on PTS. As Madmar mentioned a few minutes ago, the patch is being deployed at the moment, and I'm hoping later tonight or maybe tomorrow the PTS will be
Go
back
ahead.
up.
Turn our droids on us. If you enslave CEC, it won't be with our help.
They're not trolls, if you say so.
You heard him, droids. Open fire.
Yeah, if you get his Twitch account, link it in my chat, I don't mind. Knowing that I myself will probably never do roleplay, it could be fun to just watch someone else do it and see what it is about. No, I don't mean the class, the main class quests and the main class story. I just mean in general the planets and the side quests and the bonus series. God forbid those bonus series. You have? Okay. What is it now? Return. Okay. That quest took me about half an hour.
Yep, yep. Me too, but
Any comment on the quality of the stream today? Since most of you guys that are online at the moment are one of my most regulars and you visit me almost every day, do you see any difference? And in what direction would it be? It's definitely time to map out. Ooh, that reminds me, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 weeks vacation, second half of August, and I have no trips planned, so that means half a day I'll be playing the game, the other half will be out with the dog in our nearest mountain. Where is that damn quest? Oh, okay. Well, it put a lot more pressure on my CPU because this damn, sorry. The stream is running on my CPU encoder today. That's why the bitrate is much lower than usual. And Usmus didn't say anything. He probably just fixed the lag on himself. Or maybe just for a change he doesn't have lag. Are you still around, Usmus? Well, on iPad, that big, everything would look nice. How do you read the chat on an iPad? I've always wondered. Probably you're changing between between the chat screen and the gameplay screen. I can't believe you can fit both on the same small screen. What, 8, 9, 10 inches?
Beautiful work. The CEC director's death shook the rebellion. We'll ensure their new leadership is
Hyperspace
more
Beacon.
sympathetic
That's a
to our
nice name.
cause.
Thank you.
My master
I'll check
wishes
it
to
out.
express his gratitude.
I am Darth Decimus, member of the Dark Council, architect of Corellia's invasion. Darth bears his right to hate one so powerful.
Yeah, so you can't see
Such
both of them
strength.
at the same time.
It fills the air around you. Corellia is filled with wretched people, crude, scheming animals, begging to be conquered. We can help them by winning this battle,
Let's play the
but
mercenary
I
type.
require your help.
I won't do this for free.
Charity is for the weak and the lazy. The Empire is neither. You'll be well rewarded. Follow me and you'll swim in the spoils of war. But first, we destroy the rebellion. We must decorate Corellia with their dead. Take a rocket tram to the ruins of Labor Valley. Help Major Tradic burn the rebels out of hiding. Then we will speak again.
Wow, 2 planetary comms, nice. For such a long quest. Hey, Merlinke just appeared online. I don't know if he's on the stream, he just messaged me in game. I haven't seen him in a long time. I barely managed to put him online and make him help me do the flashpoint on the PTS a few days ago. He refuses to resume playing the game actively as a hardcore PvE player. If you're on the stream, Merlinke, that's a big mistake. The game is missing one of the best tanks it's ever had. I don't think it's up, but I haven't checked it myself. They will probably announce it everywhere. But as I was told, the patch is up and you can start downloading if you want to. But since I had the problem last time, a week ago, I'm not gonna do it this time. I'll just wait patiently for the server to be announced, up and running, then I'll download the 50 or 100 megabytes.
I told you so. The rocket tram is useful for the
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Hey, Red. Damn, I love that icon. I don't know why I always think of Gandalf when you type that. Well, actually, I've just received the best news for the day, hopefully. Berlinke is about to apply to join our guild, and he is resuming playing again. The guild needs a tank, and what better tank there can be than Berlinke? Out of those that I've played with. And also earlier today, by the way, I met... Hey Farkan! I met an old Solstice member who's now in Spark of Insanity. Well, oh damn it, these things are outside. And I'm just turning left and right like a headless chicken.
Stand back. She's dangerous.
I'm not afraid of rodents.
Oh no, side quests, no no. He's definitely one of the best, and I was very sad when I had to leave Reckoning because I love playing with him. I still don't know if he's on the stream, but he knows I've told him that many times. Flashpoint. Well, actually, you know, that's a good idea if you want to do a flashpoint. Unfortunately, I think I'm only qualified for... Whoa! A bunch of them are available. I would love to do Directive 7. If any of you guys want to join me. I've blocked friend list invites. What? I don't even know what the hell this is. If you explain it to me, maybe I won't block it. Well, then the next option would be the Red Reaper. 42. I don't think you'll be available for the Red Reaper as well. And if I go back to Colicoid Wargame, that means we need 4 people. Really? I've definitely not blocked that thing in game. I didn't know actually there is such an option. funny. It should be here in social. How to ignore group invites is off. How to ignore guild invites is off. Maybe you're just spelling it wrong. Oh, you're 55. That's way too high. Alright, let's take the safe road. Hey, don't scare me like that. If I didn't want to make new friends, there wouldn't be a point for me to use my social media and stream. I thought there was something bugged with me. And I really don't know where I'm going. Oh, it's possible, yeah. Oh, dead end. Lovely. Nice, I just aggroed a bunch of groups. Well, yeah, no, I've told that story about me downscaling to 720p. Because if I attempt to stream on my native resolution, my PC would blow up. And Twitch would blow up. And because everything is downsized twice, it looks much smaller and often unreadable. Come on, where is the path to go there? Maybe down here. Alright, let's try it down. I really don't like that planet when it's not opened up fully. Well, it's just about noon in the UK, so I suppose there should be activity on all the levels. And you see my choice. For now I'm leveling this guy. If I get bored later today, maybe I'll jump in on my Guardian and try to do a couple of, well, 1 or 2 ops, depending on the pug activity. Not most, definitely not most, just the big guys who can afford to spend so much money. You can see the details of my gaming machine. It's quite expensive with very high-end hardware, but I'm doing my stream for fun, and it's really not a good idea for me to invest into a second machine. And because my native resolution is higher than 1080p, I don't even have an option to use a capture card. Because the capture card that can work with my screen is in the range of $2,000, $3,000, maybe even higher, which is a professional grade. And excluding today's stream, I'm always usually using NVIDIA's hardware encoder. That's why my streams are usually in the range of 3000 and 3500 bitrate, which is a bit higher. Oh yeah, I love my overclocks. I don't even know what AOC is. Is that the name of the brand that's producing the monitor? Second 780, that's not bad, but specifically for the game I'm playing, it's not really needed. I never liked to overclock myself. This is actually the first system that I attempted overclocking. But it is just a pure sin owning a Noctua CPU cooler and not benefiting from it. I just had to try a simple overclocking of my CPU. I've done it using the software provided by the motherboard. So I haven't done any real hardcore overclocking. But it's still a very nice result. Yeah, I have no problems with the frame rate as well. It's just that if I'm streaming with the CPU encoder from OBS in 16-man, that's probably gonna kill everything. The next generation of the Noctua Flagman Air CPU cooler have just been released, I think. And it's extremely cheap compared to the pre-made water cooling solutions. And it also gives much better results, according to the tests I've seen. Well now, let's start blowing these things up. When I was shopping around for a CPU cooler, that was my first idea, H80 or H100, and they were both very expensive and much louder. So I decided to go with the cheaper and what I personally consider better solution, the Noctua thing. It's gigantic, and when I bought it I realized that I actually had to buy a new case as well, because in my older and smaller one it didn't fit. It's not working, really? What do you mean it's not working? Not working properly, or it stopped completely? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I first saw it, before I purchased it. I actually really believed that could be an issue. But then I realized, thank God, ASUS provided a stable and strong enough motherboard to manage to hold on to that beast. I'll check in a moment, that's a good question. I used to monitor it every second, but I stopped. Well, right now it's loaded up to jumping up and down, of course, depending on what I'm doing here in the game, but it's loaded basically on between 40 and 55%. Let's see the temp. The highest core is 58 degrees at the moment. The average temp between all 4 cores is maybe about 50. 53. I haven't done CPU cooling tests in a very long time, pretty much since I bought the cooler with my previous CPU, which is now, I think, 3 years ago, almost 3 years maybe. And the highest temperature with the torture test, which is Prime 95, was about 65 degrees. Yeah, it's the same ambient temperature here. The room temperature is at the moment 26. Speak with the guy. Can I... Where is that guy? Oh wait, disable something first. I forgot. Well, if I was streaming with the NVIDIA encoder, my CPU would drop with at least 15%, and that means the temperature would drop as well. Really? Oh, okay, let's go speak to that guy first.
I know that code is right. Why aren't my escape passages opening?
You can't count on technology to save your skin.
Maybe all security is an illusion. When the alarm sounded, I knew there was trouble coming. Don't strike! I'm a secret Imperial agent working directly for Darth Barris.
That's worse than being Republic.
So, you're one of the rogue Sith I helped Darth Barris keep in line? You might oppose him, but surely you wouldn't jeopardize the war? I'm essential in the fight for Corellia. I steer Republic-aligned resistance forces into battles they can't win. Shut me down, and we lose this war.
You are my enemy's spy, so you must perish.
No!
I was just looking through my old screenshots with my CPU tests. Just wanted to double check the highest temperature I've ever achieved, out of curiosity, now that we had all that talk about CPU. I think I can actually probably share that with you. Let's see. And don't be scared that my Dropbox link, it's not a scam. I will not invade your PC if you click on this.
And no further attempts on Darth Varul. Captain Quinn is an excellent officer. I'm in good hands here. Barris's false Jedi is still at large. He leads Jedi against Sith who defy Darth Barris's will. My operative, Shadow, is searching for him.
It is too white,
Shadow
yeah?
is pinned down by enemy artillery. He
My
has
eyes
our
always hurt
information
after I
and
leave
your
hot,
radio silence
and I
to
see
avoid
white circles
capture.
everywhere.
I'll get the information directly.
Shadow was
Sometimes I
cut off
see
on the
white
other
circles
side of
without
Epsilon
playing on
Park
hot,
beyond Coromant
for
Zoo.
different reasons.
The park is a frontline battlefield where the heaviest fighting is taking place. We have a safe house in that sector. Shadow will be waiting there.
The shoulders, I have absolutely no clue.
I'll carve a
Let's
path
check.
through the fighting and rendezvous with your man.
That used to be a very old Battle Master or Champion gear, yes, but what I'm using is both from GTN and it's actually a cartel market item.
Destroy the enemy artillery banks along the way. It would be most helpful. Either way, Shadow will
Minimap
tell
is
you all
useful,
you
yeah.
need to confront Barris's Jedi spy. We'll talk again when the deed is done.
Another planetary com, nice. I can probably just buy level 50 gear for Trick when I get there. Although the level 50 25 Rakata stuff is very expensive. When is this thing going to open?
Yep, yep. Meet you direct donda.
What do I need to do? If anything. Oh. Could this all be scripted? Let's check. Nope. Come on, door, open up. Interesting. Oh, wait. That's probably downstairs. Hey, stupid me. Really? It doesn't? Are you sure? Last time I checked, it still had leveled Valor 70 requirements. Ouch! Hey, what am I doing? No, I didn't like the Sentinel Battle Master. I actually hated it. I just don't like the idea of the tight trousers. I don't know why. Find Shadow. Okay. You say so. Where? Oh, Axial Park. Okay, let's go to the Axial Park. Can you guys tell that I have no experience on Corellia whatsoever? I've done the full planet only once, and then after that I always rushed through the class quest. I don't know almost any of the side quests. I've done them once, but I don't remember them anymore. I don't remember the paths, and the paths on that damn planet are everything. Now, first thing before I forget, open up the teleport. That's done. And now let's try and fight the quest. With the minimum amount of times being lost while I get there. Destroy 3 cannons, bonus quest. That's fine, maybe I'll actually do it. Whoa, I'm almost level 48. Which means I will be close to 49. Hopefully. when I get to Makeb. Oh, it doesn't really matter as long as I can do quests over there without dying on every pool.
Whatever you say.
Right away.
I'll take care of it.
Ouch, level 49 already. Wait, what should be the problem with Bolsavis? You said you're 6 levels behind me, so level 41? I don't think Bolsavis would be a problem. Should it? Now, where are those cannons? Oh, these giant ones, maybe. One. Elam! That's a damn good idea. I haven't done Elam in probably 1 year. Alright, I'll listen to that advice and I'll go do Elam first. That means I'll get a lot of money from the quests, hopefully. Elam was a rich planet from what I remember. Come on, one more cannon. Well, I don't think I can master the strength inside me to do the black hole as well. And what else? Oh, no way I'm doing Section X. I don't like that place. Nice bonus quest for 7000 XP. And I've lost my XP Steam. Not good news. That is true, yeah. I always struggle between 54 and 55.
Stop! Identify yourself or die!
What now? You want to progress to the next line? What the hell? Aha, the game disconnected. That has been happening to me for the past 2 or 3 weeks all the time. And it started on PTS. So not 3 weeks, less than that. When I installed PTS, this thing started happening first on PTS and now on live as well. Which means I will have to restart the game. And I found out that SWTOR Unleashed has a new version, so I'm giving it a try, which means loading the game is even slower than usual. But as soon as it's loaded, everything is much faster. And I'm loading over 9, almost 10 gigabytes to my RAM drive. Virus, of course. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It's a possibility. BioWare is infecting us. I'm telling you, it's the location. Eastern Europe is cursed to have different kinds of problems and issues with everything. I was actually joking, but there is a little bit of truth in every joke. Well, this obviously isn't showing off the SOTOR Unleashed RAM drive doing anything. The loading screen still took me, what, half a minute?
Will do. No one could do it better.
Okay, now, where? I'm inside, speak to that guy. Hey, Shadow. This guy has been doing pod racing, judging by his face. Really? Dude, you can't kill a Sith. Come on, don't be stupid.
Relax, Shadow. Darth Vowron sent me.
What? Speak up! My ears are still ringing from artillery fire!
It is?
To take your mind
Okay then,
off your
I feel better.
ears. Now, listen carefully. I've come for the information you've acquired for Darth Vowron.
Apologies, my lord. The artillery rattled me. I have a lead on Darth Barris's other spy. A team of Jedi had secretly landed on Corellia. I intercepted a transmission from one of them to Barris, conveying readiness to lead the other Jedi into a death trap.
They'll run into me first.
Since I don't know which is Barris's spy, I was going to recommend to Darth Vowron that all be killed. The Jedi are gearing up in a Republic staging bunker. Enemy special forces deploy there, so it'll be a high-risk invasion.
Return to Vowron.
Really?
when
How
you're
about
able.
Scum and Villainy
I'll
Ops?
rest up and make my
Or
way
you're
back to
just
base.
judging the planet?
When you're done, you can contact me from outside the bunker, and I'll have Armageddon Battalion secure the area.
I still remember having time to go take a nap
More power
before
to you, my
Scum and Villainy loads up. And it's much longer than any loading screen I've experienced on Corellia ever. But the worst thing is it doesn't happen always when I'm doing Scum and Villainy. It doesn't depend on the level of the Flashpoint, story, hard mode or nightmare. It just randomly happens on different days as well. Well, I have 1 hour and 8 minutes to reach level 48 before I run out of stims. The one time you did it. Maybe you were lucky. And I know for sure that that's not an issue with me personally. It's a global issue. Everybody experienced that. Everybody in the groups I've been with.
Yeah, the thing is done. Alrighty.
Thanks a lot, by the way, for the Ilum suggestion. I think going out to Macab at level 48 would make my leveling experience much worse. Steam, strength 1, blue crafted, level 40. And I have a few more prepared for level 48.
Your invasion ends here, Sith. You are severely outnumbered.
I don't know which of you is my target, so I'm going to have to kill you all.
You are bold and foolish. Attack the Sith!
Results were better than expected.
I think I'm gonna switch to Carnage for a bit. Maybe at least until Macab. Macab is obviously the best place for playing AoE spec. But until then...
Sith, I'm on death's door. My name is Injai, Barriss' spy, embedded among the Jedi for over a decade. I should have revealed myself to you. Never imagined you could defeat us all. My fatal mistake.
I was here to kill you. If you'd revealed yourself, I would have struck you down anyway.
Then I am a complete fool. I die knowing that I served the voice of the Emperor.
Oh, she died too soon. Leave the bunker. That's a nice task for a quest.
I carried out your orders.
I will finish shortly.
Yeah, that's a challenge. I did what you said.
Shadow here, dispatching Armageddon Battalion to secure the bunker you cleared. But there's been an attack on Darth Vowron and your crew. They said to patch you through when you called. Doing so now.
Apologies, my lord. The attack was sudden. Unknown assailant, very powerful. On the run now. Taking Vowron to a safe house in the Imperial Legislature. He wants you to meet us there.
This is a black mark on your record and reputation, Pierce.
By all rights, we should all be dead. This was the toughest enemy Barriss has thrown at us. Almost to the safe house. Signing off now.
Another thrilling assignment.
Okay, off to the next area. I'm gonna do a screenshot of that line. What do you think? What do you mean by that?
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
In negative way or in a positive way? I personally find the Tatooine stronghold to be a little bit oddly separated and layouted, maybe. And about the pricing, wow, it's just unreal. 1 million for each of those small circle rooms, really? That nobody will ever visit them? Well, yeah, okay, it's not 1 million credit, it was 900,000, which is a big difference. It's too sandy. I love the look on the left and on the right to my neighbors. The other strongholds spread around the cliffs and the rocks. But when you're downstairs actually in the pit, it's ugly. It's just plain ugly. I'm sure if I spend some time to decorate it, or if I visit an already decorated home of someone else, it wouldn't be that pale and sandy looking. They're all the same, not just similar, and paying almost 1 million credits for each one of those small spheric circle looking rooms. I don't remember if I activated the hooks in those, but you don't even get too many options to put stuff inside those rooms. The garage is awesome though. Huge and open spaced. You can place anything and everything. I think I'll definitely purchase the Drummond cast just for the rain effect. Ooh, Red Guards. I mean Red Guards.
Ah, you made it! This is heating up, isn't it? Barris has taken off the sparring gloves. This assassin was the most lethal to date.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you.
As it was, I was in good hands. There was no panic, no confusion. To a man, your people stared into the face of death and did not
You
flinch.
didn't? Really?
Captain Quinn must be commended. He took on the assailant with no mortal concern.
I was thinking about the same thing, Chris, yeah. The pit downstairs where the middle one, the big one, is very good looking and ideally designed for fighting.
Regardless, I am yours, my lord.
This is the
And I'm not really sure if you were referring to Fight Club the movie,
Successfully
which I actually
neutralized
recently
Barris's
watched again.
The end game is upon us. We must
But
both
I would
go on
love
the
to do
offensive.
that one day, maybe in my stronghold.
In a
I
secret
can just
lair on this
imagine.
planet,
I've
Barris
decorated
has found
everything,
and
I have
indentured
all
an
the possible
ancient Sith
achievements,
spirit.
decorations, and
He
everything
feeds off
unlocked
this
and available.
spirit's power, stealing all
And
her
I start
vision for the
inviting
future.
people.
Everything he has built has come from her insights.
If this
And
spirit is to
there
blame
is a
for
high
Barris's
chance this will
strength,
only ever
it
be a
must be
dream,
destroyed.
never a reality.
No, my friend. She is as old as the Force. She is the dark side
I think
itself.
it doesn't affect line
We
of
must
sight, and
free
yes,
her,
you can place
not
stuff
kill
there.
her. Only you have the power.
The only
to
restriction
break
is you
into
don't
his
have a
lair.
roof,
And
because
only
it's an open
I
place.
know the ritual that unlocks the
But
spirit's
down in the
bond.
pit, there is a
Deliver me to
lot of
her,
options for
and we will
decorating the
strike
walls
ultimate blow
and the floor.
cripple Barris from within.
Then I am one step closer to finally
And I
confronting
think all the decorations are, except for the maybe furniture. I do remember that most of them I tried and just walked past them
Please
as
be
if they
sure
don't exist.
That assassin isn't waiting. I'll come when you signal.
But that's one of the details that probably I forgot to test. Which and how many of those decorations are actually line of sight issues.
Will do.
If you think that's the best use
Hope it's a challenge.
Still no level up, still no 5 companion slots for missions. Oh yeah, actually I do remember Musco placing gigantic items in the middle of the pit. From upstairs. I also remember him jumping down by mistake. That's pretty much all I saw from that Tatooine Stronghold stream. I didn't watch for too long. And just in case I haven't done so yet, I want to say big thanks to many of you guys who were there for me last time when I was researching live on stream the strongholds, when I was learning things for the first time. Those 3 hours helped me a lot to prepare for those 40-minute video that I made for my YouTube. I don't think there is a way to go up from here, so let's not do it. I don't want to be mean, but you haven't missed much. They streamed 3 or 4 times for all the strongholds, and for about 6 hours of streaming, most of it was just the 2 guys on webcam placing ugly stuff here and there. I didn't watch all of them as well, and what parts I managed to watch, they didn't really explain anything new. I was just decorating.
Think what you found successful? Alrighty. How'd you fight it?
Well, let's just run through them. I'm very glad actually that they finally brought up all the crafting together. It's unfortunate that the only way to use all the crafters together is via the legacy bank, and the pricing behind that is just ridiculous. It's so overpriced, it's unbelievable. My statement apparently was incorrect on my Stronghold video, because the total price for all the base is not 65 million, it's 50 million credits. And it's still too damn high. I could never make that amount of money. And even if I had the money available, I would not be so crazy as to purchase 3 base at this price. It's obviously been made to attract people to spend cartel coins, because there are those guys like me who have almost 21,000 cartel coins. Oh, the grenades for PvP? Yeah, that makes sense. Dying to a HUD photograph, really? How exactly did that happen? I haven't seen that moment. Just as I was planning to switch to Carnage, and look at what the game offers me. A bunch of easy to kill mobs with one-shot AoE. "12 out of 40. I have a feeling I'll never finish the 40 bonus quest.
The task is complete. I will finish shortly.
I think the next group of mobs I kill will be level up finally.
I carried out your orders.
No? Haha. Okay, 1 more. Maybe 2 more. That guy is alone. Here we go. Finally, something different happened on my stream today regarding my gameplay. To clarify. What now? Screw it, I'll go Carnage. Thank you. Which one did I miss? Oh yeah, that's the one. 3 points. Damn it. Where to spend 3 points now? Must be that one. And then just the 1 point extra over here. Really? You're actually making me want to go back and check that stream. What was so funny on that hut photograph? A naked hut or what? Oh. Before I go wipe on the next group, maybe I should rearrange the skills. Rupture goes here. Force Scream goes here. Oh no. Where is Mask? Did I pick it up? Yes, I did. Come on, Masker. Oh, there you are. Alright now. Let's see how slow it would be. Well, okay, so far it's not very slow. What if I actually start using the proper order of skills without just bashing the buttons? Let's try. .6 crit. That's not very good for Force Scream. Yeah, it is. I play 41-5 with 0 AoE bonus, and I love it. It's still too random though. The day BioWare decides to change it and do something similar to what they did with the middle spec for Guardian Juggernaut, then Carnage and Combat will be the most overpowered spec in the whole game. I don't know, it depends on the group setup. Sometimes I have awesome fun chasing the healer with Watchman. But again, it depends if the healer is guarded, if the healer is alone, if he's a good healer. And I finally have Max Deployable number 5. Yeah, but you do know Ravage never finishes in PvP. If it ever does, then that's the other player's fault on the other side of your lightsaber.
There she is, the entity. Such pure, dark side energy. Is she not utterly beautiful?
I've never sensed anything so alive with the dark side.
Come closer.
I watched a highlight from Val. You guys probably know him. He is mostly streaming PvP on our server, the Red Eclipse. He showed a highlight a few days ago with killing a player with 2.4 seconds. Basically just 2 cooldowns. One of them was Ravage. The last tick, that's exactly you who told it. Yes, I remember, Red. About a week or 2 weeks ago. And I did remember that line. The last tick from Ravage never exists.
Now it is a simple matter.
It's so unfortunate that exactly the last tick is the most powerful one.
At last, I've caught up to you again. I told you, I cannot be killed.
Don't you tire of failure, or are you a glutton for punishment?
Pain sustains me. I ate of suffering as you watched me burn. I drank of anguish as Barras rebuilt me. My eyes are no longer flesh. I see in a new way now. And the sight of you sickens and delights me. In minutes, the great Darth Vowrawn will disintegrate.
That guy's crazy.
Then the entity will forever be in Barras's control.
Do you mean 17,000 in total? That's not much. If it's 17k from the last tick, that's insane.
That's all I needed to hear.
Vengeance is mine!
Well, 17 from a single hit, that's a little too high. It's really borderline with insanity. I don't think I've seen that high. I never pay attention to those things actually, even when I'm studying my logs, but I do remember single hits from the last tick in the range of 10-12,000 maybe. That's in PvE.
Right away.
I should probably specify.
Yes, my lord.
The death field dies with Drog.
Such a finish! Never felt so much pain. I fully expected to die. But I am grateful to have witnessed your destruction of that monstrosity.
Complete the ritual so we can free the entity.
Of course, of course. But one thing first. Entity, is Barras aware of what transpired here?
Through me, the Defiler sees all of this.
8-9. That's nice.
Wonderful. He must be twisting with fury. Now, we set up the ritual.
And if Ravage hits a buff target, for example Kefes from TFP, or any other boss that has a temporary DPS buff, it's not real damage. Do you remember when you saw that 17,000?
Free. Now I am forgotten again. And grateful. Remember me to the Defiler.
12. Nice. What buffs did you use?
You have been a revelation.
Anything
it is
at all,
time for
maybe?
you to confront Darth Baras.
I will confer with the
Bloodthirst?
Emperor's hand.
Of course.
12,000 for
I
a
expect
person
they
in
will
PvP
unleash
gear
the
sounds a
Emperor's
lot.
wrath. Even now, Baras is near indestructible, but I know of no other ways to
Yet
weaken
again, I do never pay
Tell the
attention
Hand
to
that the Dark
my logs when
Council
I'm doing
awaits,
PvP.
and I will be there to usher you in.
Usually I just remember the killing blow because it's displayed on my screen. Use your ship's holo terminal. How about that? Okay, let's go back to the fleet and jump to the ship. That felt like a quick load, right? The important thing is the lag from jumping on and off the speeder is much better than before. It still exists, but it's not as noticeable as usual. I don't understand Pyro very well, so that doesn't tell me anything. 11,000, is that a lot?
Already. Do it with my eyes closed.
Time to go to the ship. Whoa. I've ditched so many quests on Belsavis.
It is done. The time to confront Darth Baras is now.
His leverage gone.
Here we go, guys, the last quest for the warrior
Barras is
story.
yet to be named the voice of the Emperor is
If
crippled.
there is someone who hasn't seen it
Darth
before,
Baras is yours,
that would be a
Lord.
good chance without having to level up 50 levels.
Do as you must.
I'm going to make him pay for every indignity I have endured.
Fury must remain shy of blind. Barris's power is deep, hidden.
Darth Vowron returns to Korriban as well. Barras dare not strike at him within sight of the Dark Council.
The hinges are gone from the door.
Vowron will authorize your clearance to land and usher you into the Dark Council chamber.
I will answer. Wait.
Tell the old
There
man
we
to
go.
steer clear of the carnage.
To stand among the Darths, you will need Vowron close. The Dark Council doesn't take kindly to intrusions, and Barras still has support there. Vowron will back you. Then you must express the Emperor's will.
Unleash the Emperor's wrath.
Travel to Korriban. Wow, travel costs 0. I've never noticed that. Traveling to Korriban is apparently cheap. A mail from Shadow with a crappy reward.
You're here! The Anticipation fills my veins with fire. I feel 100 years younger. I can't wait to see Darth Barris's face when I introduce you to the Dark Council.
Get your holocam ready. Preserve it for posterity.
Ha! If only we could sell tickets. Meet me in the antechamber to the Dark Council. No one will dare to obstruct you on your way there.
Oh, that thing doesn't want to open. Oh, it did open up already. I hate that corner here. I get stuck every time. Hey Alturis, good day. I hope it is a day. As a matter of fact, almost everybody voicing the warrior story is British. Very, very British. Well, nobody has ever seen the Emperor, and I personally have never seen the Queen of Britain, so there is a common thing between them. Oh, let's sell some crap maybe. It's about time. Sell junk. Oh, not that. That's not junk. This is junk, this is junk.
Well, that's done.
What the hell are you? Really? Late travel pass. Wow, thank you very much. But I will not be needing it. I happen to be a subscriber. Let's see if the guards will bow down this time. Bow before me. Come on. Damn you. It's the issue of the alien race. Oh no, wait, I'm not a pure blood. Yeah. I forgot I changed and I'm not a pure blood anymore. Damn, what a crappy skill upgrade. Nothing useful, nothing fun.
I'm here. Let's waste no time.
Barris has called a special session of the Council to make his claim as the Emperor's voice official. I'm fashionably late. Your former master and the most powerful Darths in the galaxy await. The play is yours.
I've never felt more alive.
Lead the way.
It's done, Master. Will do.
Right away.
No one could do it better.
I'll get it done.
Had it better be Darth Vowran coming through those doors?
Don't act like you were expecting me, Barris.
Interesting. This isn't the time for one of your games, Vowron.
For the voice of the Emperor, you're uncharacteristically silent. Didn't the Emperor warn you of this?
I'm merely amused, young one.
He still calls me young one.
This is my former
That's just stupid.
No doubt you're acquainted with his defiance. He was unworthy of me, so I excised him. The Emperor will inform me what is to be done with Vowran. For now, assist me in destroying this rabble.
If Barris is true, and I false, he should be able to defeat me himself. Make him prove he is what he says.
A valid request.
I have no doubt about you, Barris. But swat this gnat quickly so we can continue our business.
Fine. The Master will grant the slave's last wish.
I wish I had done that fight before the nerf.
Attack me if you dare.
I was never, nor shall I ever be, your slave.
Okay, dude, have your fun. That was unfortunately too quick and too easy. But you know, I've got decent gear, the fight has been nerfed to hell, and we finally see Barris and his pretty face.
Can you feel your grip on life slipping? Why persist in this futile gesture of vengeance? Let go. Embrace your death.
You seem to be breathing as hard as I am.
You look the worse for wear to me. Your champion is failing, Vowran.
No, I don't. That's exactly why I'm sad. The only hard fight I've done is the Trooper one and the Sentinel one. The Trooper one and the Knight one. The final boss for the Jedi Knight story was horribly hard. I spent 2 days there. I was so undergeared. My companion was so bad. He was basically naked. Come on, Barris, that's 2 points for me, 0 for you.
You're depleted, Barris. You hover a breath away from destruction.
No! My powers abandon me!
Beg me to let
Once I geared up, it was a cakewalk. I wasn't playing focus. I think I was combat. Must have been combat, yeah, I didn't touch anything else on the Jedi Knight at least 3-4 months into the game. I was only playing the middle 3.
I believe I'll take my chances.
Ravage! Has your sense left you as well? Defend me! Defend the voice!
I will not stand in the path of the Emperor's wrath.
You think you've won? You think you can silence the Emperor's true voice? Deliver the death blow then! From beyond darkness, I shall strike at you! Someday, vengeance will be mine!
Well, unfortunately I'll have to pick number 2 because I never
You're
have
defeated.
before.
Your power exhausted. There's no point in killing you now.
He won't remain in this weakened state for long. Surely you don't mean to let him go? His deceptions are high crimes. Death, imprisonment, or at the very least banishment is in order.
Ooh, let's
Send
punish
him
him.
to the far edge of the galaxy, where he will never be heard from again.
It will be done. I know a particularly remote and desolate spot. If I ever need a smile, I'll imagine him languishing there.
I will never relent! You will all succumb to me!
At last, the end of Barris. The air clears and my lungs breathe deeply again. You have proven that you are truly touched by the Emperor. The Dark Council knows that the Emperor's wrath has free reign.
You are acknowledged, Wrath. Your actions will not be challenged as long as they do not contradict our own.
You are answerable only to our ultimate master.
Do not expect the status quo, my lords. Your comfort has come to an end.
As you decree, Ross. Let the enemies of the Empire tremble. The Emperor's wrath shall consume them all.
Yeah, exactly. I've always done the dark choices the first time I played through it. This is a nice ending. Unfortunately, if you kill him, that means he will never return, and in this case we are punishing him, so there is a very small chance he will ever return. But who knows? There is a rumor that there will be indeed a continuation of the class stories sooner or later before the game dies. I've actually heard or read somewhere recently, that's a complete rumor by the way, that the game has story for 3.5 years more. And after that it will probably close and we will have a sequel. So that's the Old Republic Part 2. And time to go to Ilum. I actually have the quest. Nice. But this was the ending of the official warrior story in the game so far.